to do this by myself, all right? I've got this.
And a very...
Hold on.
Any context is set for one fall.
I'm gonna start it for a second.
And Hangman Adam Page, you represent one of those fools.
Hold on.
Attention or trick.
But before we get to that, let's take you back to earlier today and Samoa Joe.
You know, time and attention are tricky commodities. You see, there's never quite enough to deal with fools and their foolishness. And Hangman Adam Page, you represent one of those fools. And these continued attempts at winning back the AEW Championship, well, our championship match, our trios titles must be defended. So what do I do with a man like you? So we're back to the Old West for a little inspiration. You see, I put out a bounty, and the bounty's been posted. And now a vengeful hunter comes to claim his prize.
Bruh.
Hangman! I got my first taste of you 3 years ago. And you beat my ass like I stole something.
Bro, look at this. Look. He got to face
I'm a
him.
different man, Hangman. And I plan to show you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Bro, talking about pay up.
Samoa Joe intent
All right,
on
let's
using
go
the
ahead and
bounty
get back.
hunter to make it
I just wanted to
one
play
less.
that real quick. All right, let's get back to live.
Breaks it. Darby
Oh, man.
rubbing his body
They fighting
at
over here.
Pac here. And now Darby up to the
Hell
second
no.
level.
What the hell is he doing up there?
Death-defying style.
What's going on?
Let's see what he does here.
What's going on? Hey!
From Darby Allin on the
Yo!
bastard pack. And this match has not even officially begun yet. We are here at the Arizona Financial Arena, right near the heart of Phoenix, and the action already off to a hot start tonight.
Yeah, we're in the same city where Darby Allin teamed with Sting to win the AEW World Tag Team titles. Not too far from here at the Footprint Center.
Pac now trying to retreat to the relative safety of the ringside area. You can see Darby already with some redness rising up on his chest. This is physical, and again, the bell has not rung yet.
And you don't see this often. Pac is running from Darby.
Pac on the retreat, typically, Brian, to that point, he is the aggressor, but Darby pursuing him. Oh, Darby into the back end. Suplex.
And like you said, Excalibur, this match hasn't even started yet.
And will it be able to start? Darby Allin only recently returning from the injury he suffered in that first match of the 2025 Continental Classic, as we take another look from that beautiful overhead shot. But a disastrous landing for Darby Allin. And I believe Pac, maybe with a belly-to-belly suplex in mind. No. Instead, Pac. Those heavy steel steps at ringside.
What does Pac have in mind here?
We've seen in the past, Brian, how Pac employs those steps almost with creative malevolence.
Oh, no.
Belly-to-belly suplex against the steps, and the bell hasn't rung. We keep bringing up that point because that means it is all.
I mean, I can't even imagine the pain that Darby Allin is going through right now. Look at this.
And Pac just emotionless, Brian. This is just business to him. I called it a grudge match, but this seems like he's just here to take Darby apart. There's nothing personal about it for Pac. This is just a paycheck for the bastard.
I agree. This is personal for Darby Allin. This is not personal for Pac.
Is now Darby, or at least what remains of him, return to the ring, and Pac demanding that referee Paul Turner ring the bell for this match to begin officially. And the bell has rung, but Pac Have we seen him build up the momentum? The thunderous lariat. Is this the end of the night for Darby Allin? 1, 2, 3.
What a cocky cover by Pac.
Hey,
I don't
Mike,
think you're
coming
going to
in.
beat Darby Allin like that, no matter how out of it he is.
Oh, hey,
And
I
Pat,
respect Pat for saying
you mentioned the
all that.
two one-on-one encounters he's had with Darby Allin in the past. Both victories for the bastard. And he seems to be cruising toward one here tonight. As Pat, the wrists of slingshotting Darby face first into that center strand. Cover 2. And again, Darby kicks out, but that is a great way for Pac to tear off Darby Allin's ear.
Or among other things, I mean, anything can happen in a situation like that. Excalibur, you and I have brought up multiple times that those ropes, that we called them ropes, they're actually steel cables.
Yeah, rope's a misnomer. High-tension steel cables could very easily shear off an ear, a nose, or... Pac sends Darby flying, and now the waistline German suplex, bridging 2, and Darby able to kick out once again. Darby Allin in dire straits, the bastard Pac in the driver's seat as the action continues live here on Dynamite.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
A successful shindig doesn't happen by accident. It's a choice. Walmart Plus members get free delivery on more than just groceries. So I can order a Gouda and a good time! Who knew? Who knew? The world is your oyster.
Who knew? Who knew?
My focaccia calls.
Whoa, Walmart Plus lets you choose from 2 streaming services?
Choice is everything.
Who knew? Who knew?
Become a member who knows better with Walmart Plus.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
Sarah Benzino. Brandon Coley. Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC?
We actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
If you need a tan, I'm your man. We do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
Kathy.
Why did you leave me?
Why did you betray your own heart? I will not stand for that fiend. I will not have you near her. So kiss me, and let us both be damned.
Wuthering Heights, rated R, February 13th.
Excuse me, Miss Retta, how do I treat yourself?
Well, you could mix and match medium specialty pizzas for $9.99 each.
Really?
Yeah. Don't you work here?
I do, yes.
Dom, my nose.
Brandon Coley. Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call Harper? Oh, we actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Very lucrative.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
It is Maximum Carnage live tonight on Dynamite from Phoenix, Arizona. The bastard Pac, Darby Allin, bitter rivals, kicking off the action here tonight. And Brian, that is the first offensive maneuver we have seen from Darby Allin in the last few minutes. 2 from Darby, taking Pac off his feet.
But I wonder how much that drop kick off the top impacted Darby Allin. I mean, his spine's got to be in real pain after that belly-to-belly under the steps, and now doing that top rope missile drop kick, landing on his back like that. I've done that move many times. One time it sent pain down my arm to where I couldn't even lift it.
Yeah, have you ever done that drop kick after being thrown onto a set of steel steps like that?
Absolutely not, but look.
The coffin splash from Darby.
But I've never been as resilient as Darby Allin is.
Darby is just almost supernatural in his durability.
Look at that, and now he's firing up.
Darby Allin stringing together an impressive series of offensive maneuvers. Can he put Pac on? Just like that, the bastard Pac shuts down the offensive flurry.
The second time in this match, Pac has used a belly-to-belly to harm Darby Allin, and now he's putting him back on top. We've seen Pac use a brainbuster off the top before. Could that be what he's doing? Or maybe another belly-to-belly off the top.
Hands clenched under the arms of Darby Allin. Perilously perched on the top, but not for long. Avalanche belly-to-belly suplex.
Everything is belly to belly. He's trying to be like Brock Lesnar.
For just about any athlete, this would be the end of the night. Is it the end for Darby Allin? Pac wants to make it a certainty.
I have to think this is a mistake. I think he should have gone for the cover there.
Now, maybe a BT bomb. The awesome bomb from the ring onto the ramp. Darby Allin has got to be done.
Is there anything?
I mean, I think we need a doctor over there. You've got to be.
Look at the sickening impact course through the body of Darby Allin.
You know, Darby Allin has that spine tattooed along the base of his spine, but you have to think his back is a wreck at this point.
Referee Paul Turner up to the 4 count. Pac seems content to accept the count-out victory, which seems all but a certainty at this point. Darby making no movement towards the ring. The count up to 7. Now 8.
Darby's not even moving.
Hurry up!
Darby just barely beats the count. And perhaps a look of frustration mixed with disgust on the face of the bastard. Defiant Darby Allin.
Come on, bro.
But if there's anybody that possesses the
Hey,
cruelty...
y'all check out that Breaking Brawl at Mike Castle. That
Oh, wait a
was
second. Pac, we talked about the ankle injury. Or Darby looking to seize on this. Pac very well may have re-injured his ankle there.
Oh, an ankle pick from Darby Allin.
And wait a second, Darby up to the top. Pac.
Oh, hell no!
An unfortunate circumstance for Pac, but that was Darby Allin's opening.
And Darby seizing on that opening. Relentless in his assault. Darby thinking a second coffin drop in quick succession perhaps. Finds his footing and a coffin drop. He caught Pac, but also Darby caught the corner beat of the apron.
That tends to be something Darby Allin does regularly. He's not afraid to hurt himself if it hurts his opponent. Look at this.
Yeah, the landing, he caught the right side of Pac and then also the apron almost with equal velocity, but now Darby undaunted.
I don't know how Darby Allin's able to run at this point.
Paul Turner into Darby's path.
Really?
And once again, Brian, we're watching Pac take a shortcut against Darby Allin.
Pac is not averse to shortcuts. And he may feel like he needs one now with his ankle seemingly hurt.
And Darby turns the corner, Scorpion deathlock.
Darby!
It is
Darby!
indeed.
Grab the referee,
This
man!
is how Darby tapped
Grab
out
the
John
referee!
Moxley.
Oh, fuck out of here, bro! How you gonna tap out?
The drop kick in the chair. The Scorpion.
Of course he's gonna come out here.
And Darby with the chair in hand.
Ref, get your ass up.
Maybe thinking Scorpion
You ain't
death drop.
that hurt.
Not on the chair. That one center of the ring. Darby. Oh no, Darby. Trying to break the ankle. Re-break the ankle of Pac. We talked about how personal this is for Darby, Bryan.
Oh, you ain't gonna do this. No. Oh, hell no.
Darby
Hell no.
just destroyed
Hell no.
the ankle of Pac.
Wait, get the referee.
And
Get the
now
referee.
Steps
Don't fucking get the referee.
Scorpion
Get the
death drop.
referee. Oh, there he is.
Paul Turner.
You
Finally,
gotta
he
tap
comes
now.
through.
You gotta
Darby.
tap now. Oh. Oh. All right.
Darby Allin, for the first time in his career, defeats the bastard Pac. But perhaps more importantly for Darby, Bryan, he has now defeated every member of the Death Riders.
Yeah, I mean, Darby climbed to the top of the world and still hadn't found peace until he could beat all the Death Riders. Let's see if this brings him peace.
Darby Allin planted that AEW flag on the top of Mount Everest. He thought he would have his chance for revenge in the 2025 Continental Classic. But Darby, the injury forced him to withdraw. But revenge ultimately was Darby Allin's. And fans are main event tonight. Dynamite Maximum Carnage. The winner of the Dynamite Diamond Ring, Bandito, challenges MJF for the AEW World Championship. All of that and so much more live tonight from Phoenix. Don't go anywhere.
This year's HGTV Dream Home is where life slows down, moments stretch, and simplicity feels like luxury. With HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams Color Collection of the Year, Honest Essentials, design becomes effortless, inviting calm balance and finding quiet elegance. Because sometimes the most beautiful design is in the art of living authentically. Bring the feeling of home, one color at a time.
Enter for your chance to win. Brought to you by HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams. Available exclusively at Lowe's.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Savor a salted brown butter moment. That's DOS.
Adobe Acrobat Studio is all new. What can PDF spaces with AI do? Do a sales invoice good enough to eat. Adobe Express brings the heat. Make it custom so it's something you own. Set an AI assistant that sets the tone. Now we're talking, it's time to share. Every page, every doc, everything's right there. Your PDF space helps them summarize. Now your big proposals, more client size. Turning multiple work streams into one. Do that, doing that, did that, done. Now you can do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that with the all-new Acrobat.
Hey, I have a fever.
I don't feel so good either.
1 hour delivery. Because life doesn't stop for sick days. Neither do we.
Congratulations to Darby.
Walgreens.
Think you can't afford weight loss meds? Get the lowest cost FDA-approved GLP-1s on Ro. Insurance or cash pay, doesn't matter. Covered or not, you still get the lowest cost possible on Ro. Dave pays $50 with insurance. Lisa qualified for a $199 starting price without. No matter how you pay, you can count on the lowest cost possible for GLP-1s on Ro. See if you're covered for GLP-1s at ro.co/lowest.
With Plan B, we control our future. Plan B is backup birth control that helps prevent pregnancy before it starts. Get it in store or order for same-day delivery or pickup. Together, we've got this.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage. The action continues. And from one very personal match to another here tonight, let's head to the ring And the Dapper Yapper, proud Phoenician, Justin Roberts.
This bout is set for one fall, being accompanied by Big Bill from Greens Point, Texas, weighing on 187 pounds, the Bounty Hunter, Brian Keith.
And Brian, we heard from Samoa Joe at the top of our program here tonight. He has put a bounty on Hangman Adam Page's head. He wants Hangman taken out of the AEW World Championship title picture.
I mean, you can see where Samoa Joe would want that. That's a pretty crowded title picture. You've got Hangman Adam Page, you've got Swerve. Samoa Joe wants another shot. Kenny Omega's talking about it. We've got the huge title match tonight with Bandito against MJF.
And his opponent from Aaron's West Virginia, weighing 229 pounds,
Brian Keith mentioned his first match in AEW was against Hangman Adam Page. Hangman came away with a victory that night, but Brian Keith, he has grown, he's matured as an athlete, and he is here to claim the bounty on the head of the Hangman.
And not just claim the bounty. Imagine what this will do for Brian Keith if he can beat Hangman Adam Page tonight.
Hangman, a two-time former AEW World Champion, as Big Bill on the outside in the corner of his tag team partner. Oh, Hangman heard the footsteps of the bounty hunter, was able to duck and get the jump on Brian Keith.
It makes you wonder if Big Bill is going to play any role in this match. I hope not.
Hangman went for the high boot. Brian Keith able to avoid it, land one of his own. And now, sharp chops delivered by the bounty hunter to the chest of the Hangman. Hammer throw reversed. Hangman showing his strength, but Keith able to find his feet. Picks the ankle. Hangman up kick, sends the bounty hunter back. Now Hangman's trying to avoid the boot. Lands. And Hangman Adam Page getting the better of that exchange.
Hangman Adam Page, one of the toughest men here in AEW. And you can see it with that boot.
Hangman, big elbow strike in the corner, and fans, AEW Dynamite headed back to the Edition Financial Arena, Orlando, Florida. 1 week from tonight, you can join us. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen or AEWTIX.com. Then our residency in the Esports Stadium in Arlington continues January 24th and 31st, Arlington, Texas. And then we head to Austin on Wednesday, January 28th, the HEB Center for AEW Dynamite. Then the Pearl Theater at the Palms on Wednesday, February 4th, Dynamite and Collision, AEWTIX.com. As Hangman now throwing his body at the bounty hunter. Remember, Brian, Hangman Adam Page feels like he was screwed over not once, but twice for the AEW World Championship. First, by hook inside that steel cage at Full Gear, the match with Samoa Joe. Then, at World's End this past December, less than a month ago, when MJF just basically snuck in the back door to steal the AEW World Championship.
Yeah, I don't think it's just Hangman thinks he was screwed. He knows he was screwed. I think he was screwed. In both those instances.
Hangman not only trying to fend off the bounty hunter, Brian Keith, keep himself in the title picture, but keep that fiery temper of his in check. We have seen how Hangman is figuratively and literally willing to burn things down in the past.
Hangman's ability to translate his anger, though, into productivity in the ring.
That really became when Hangman mastered that anger, mastered his temper. Did he become his most dangerous form, so to speak?
Look at that! What a rolling out. I mean, the power behind these elbow strikes in this match from Hangman Adam Page. I mean, this is some of the hardest hits I've seen him do.
The Big Bill grabbing the boot of Hangman Adam Page. And a lot of credit to Brian Keith, though. Oh! Keith answers back with that torpedo headbutt, and now raining down right hands on Hangman Adam Page in the corner as the action continues live tonight on Maximum Carnage.
Factor meals deliver pro-level nutrition with chef-crafted flavors that make it easy to feed your performance. Factor. Eat like a pro.
When you love your dog like crazy, you make sure their food is delicious, just like yours. Caesar, love like crazy.
Your mental health is better. But having uncontrollable body movements called TD, tardive dyskinesia, can feel embarrassing.
I asked my doctor about treating my TD with
Ingrezza. #1 prescribed Ingrezza reduced TD movements by greater than 10 times, with most seeing a response as early as 2 weeks. And you can keep taking most mental health meds.
Ingrezza can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden behavior or mood changes, or suicidal thoughts. Don't take Ingrezza if allergic. Serious side effects may include allergic reactions like sudden, potentially fatal swelling and hives, sleepiness, the most common side effect, and heart rhythm problems. Know how Ingrezza affects you before operating a car or dangerous machinery. Report fever, stiff muscles, or problems thinking, as these might be life-threatening. Shaking, stiffness, drooling, and trouble with moving or balance may occur.
taking control starts with asking your doctor about Ingrezza.
A French bulldog's muscular build and sensitive skin thrive on precise nutrients. That's why Royal Canin developed over 60 formulas uniquely tailored to meet the needs of different breeds. Feed your dog's unique needs with Royal Canin Precise Nutrition.
Lasagna?
Lasagna.
As in lasagna?
60% of cats are overweight. Feed them Iams Healthy Weight.
We are in the midst of a slugfest live from Phoenix, Arizona tonight on Dynamite Maximum Carnage. The bounty hunter, Brian Keith, trying to take Hangman Adam Page out of the AEW World Championship title picture. But Hangman not going down without a fight. High boot into the jaw of Hangman Adam Page. And Hangman showing his toughness, showing off his granite chin, absorbing the contact of Brian Keith, luring him in.
Great drop toe hold from Brian Keith.
Great follow-up with the knee strike. And the exploder, the cover, leg is hooked. Hangman, though, breaks free.
Brian Keith is wrestling this match with an intensity that I haven't quite seen in him for a while. I think part of it's the bounty, part of it, he remembers that first match he had in AEW against Hangman Adam Page.
It speaks to the importance of this match for Brian Keith, who is undoubtedly showing his quality here tonight. But Hangman Adam Page, misjudged that one, and Keith charges in. Hangman, he looked for this earlier, finds it now. The fall-away slam. As Hangman, you can still see, feeling the effects of the assault, slow to rise, but springs up to his feet. One swift motion, and a right hand takes Keith off his feet, not once, but twice. Hammer throw across the ring. Hangman looks for the back body drop. Keith, sunset flip at touch. Hangman, the lariat, covers with purpose. 2, and no. You saw Big Bill at the top of your screen leaping up to the apron. He has played a role in this match, Brian, unfortunately for Hangman Adam Page.
I don't think, if Hangman can somehow negate Big Bill, I think that would do a lot to help him win this match.
Fireman's carry. Brian Keith escapes out now. Oh, look at this pinning predicament. 1, 2. Hangman able to extricate himself. Charges in lariat. Oh, Brian Keith! Belly to belly suplex, but Hangman came down the back of his neck. 2! And Hangman kicking out, but a very narrow escape.
Not enough pressure on the shoulders on that pin by Brian Keith. We saw the damage, how much damage that belly to belly into the turnbuckles can do in the first match when Pac did it to Darby Allin.
He's wilding, baby.
But for somebody like Hangman, who's bigger, stockier, that could have an outsized effect on his neck.
Now Brian Keith, maybe look for that Tiger Driver, but has no intentions of finding out. Escapes the
Hell
area.
no! This is too soon! Too soon!
Instead, Big Bill.
Come on, let Keith
Kicked off by
win!
Keith. Oh,
Come on, let him
animosity of the past and work together as an effective duo.
You're right, Excalibur. I mean, I can't get over it. I was surprised, shocked to see Swerve, but I guess I shouldn't be. I mean, they have been so effective working together.
And as great as they are as a team, they still have their individual goals. And unfortunately for both men, that goal is reclaiming the AEW World Championship. Remember tonight, our main event, MJF Bandito. The winner will leave Maximum Carnage with the AEW World Championship title.
Brian, you go and try to collect your bounty now, dumbass. Samoa Joe, not man enough to fight me himself, so he hires Brian Keith Samoa Joe. I am going to take everything from you.
Like what? You've already taken the title. What else do you need to take? What else? What else?
And I got a message for you, MJF. If you just so happen to come out victorious and you keep that championship around your waist, what really means is you actually lost, because I know we will be coming after you relentlessly. And since this is 2026 now, I got a New Year's resolution. It's been a while since I had an AEW World Championship around my waist, and that's what this fan base wants to see. Am I right?
That's a fact, yeah.
So this year, we get back on the top of the mountain and we make this whose house?
What we gonna do about that? Kenny! Oh no, Kenny!
Listen to that reaction. We knew Kenny Omega would be here live tonight, but we did not know when. But apparently, the time is now!
Kenny! Didn't MJF say come up some wins?
We have, in this moment, 3 former AEW World Champions occupying the same ring, and 3 men with a very complicated history.
You saw Hangman Adam Page smile when Kenny got into the ring, but Swerve looked none too happy.
I had my own time etched out for what I had to say, but I figured, why not come out now? Why not come out now when 3 of the greatest challengers for the AEW Heavyweight Championship belt are standing in the ring right here, right now? I don't mean to speak for anybody else in this ring, but it feels like all 3 of us have something to prove. And the thing that I have to prove, not just to myself, but to each and every single one of you, is that when you all called me the god of professional wrestling, is that it meant something. And that if you still believe, I still believe. And I understand that winning a belt, you can't just be an EVP, snap your fingers and make it happen. From what I understand, I've got to win a couple matches here first. So whether it be friend or whether it be foe,
I'm going for that belt.
We're gonna get a triple threat match.
Well, Kenny, it looks like there are 3 of us who want that championship. And unfortunately, this is not a team effort. So if we cross paths on the way to the championship, Kenny, I mean it sincerely. If we cross paths, may the best man win.
Hangman Adam Page.
Why do I have a feeling this Swerve's gonna turn
Classy.
heel? Oh my goodness.
In respect to the circumstances around the situation, but Swerve Strickland seems none too pleased at Kenny Omega interjecting himself in not only the AEW World Championship title picture, but into Swerve's reconciliation with Hangman Adam Page.
I agree. Swerve didn't look happy at all.
Oh, no.
Oh, the devil himself. Oh, hell no. Kenny! Kenny!
Don Callis, of course, coming out. Members of the family.
I have something important to say!
Where's Andrade?
Don, the man that literally stabbed Kenny Omega in the head to cost him the AEW World Championship.
Damn, Josh.
Excuse me, not the World Championship, but to discard Kenny Omega from the Don Callis family after he felt Kenny Omega outlived his usefulness.
I've always been a big fan. I've always been a big fan of MJF. But I gotta kind of question his logic, even thinking of associating with a scumbag like you. But now you're back, and now you want the title, right? And you gotta win some wrestling matches. You wanna wrestle, kid? How about you wrestle against the man who broke Ibushi's leg? And the man who sent you to the hospital? Why don't you wrestle the walking weapon, Josh Alexander?
No, Uncle Don. You see, I could barely hear you over all these people. But what it sounds like, Don, what it sounds like is that you've issued a challenge. And yes, I get it. I do have to win matches. I don't deserve a belt unless I beat some of the best challengers in all of AEW. So Josh Alexander, well, I've got a little bit of time tonight. So a few people would have it. If Tony would have it. Oh, and Don, if you and your family would have it, I'm willing to make my record look all that much more sparkling clean for that title belt that's going to be going around my waist. What do you say, Josh? What do you say? Let's go.
Yo! You and I have known each other for many years, and I guess it's been a while. You forgot how our relationship works. You do what Daddy says. Daddy decides when matches happen up in here. So you'll get the walking weapon, but when I say, and I say next week on Dynamite, because what I say goes.
Damn, next week?
Well, it seemed like Josh Alexander was ready to go here tonight, but Don Callis, you know he's going to spend the next 7 days, Brian, coming up with a nearly impeccable game plan to take down Kenny Omega.
That's what the Don Callis family does.
Where's Andrade?
They've been great at injuring people, and he has lots of people to do it.
Is Andrade gonna come out? He's been hiding for a minute. Come out!
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be next week, but trust me, today was a very big first step, and you all were witness to phase 1 of Kenny Omega once again becoming your AEW heavyweight champion. Now, I'd love to stay out here and listen to the sound of my own voice, but I must bid you adieu, goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang!
Well, fans, Tony Khan was listening backstage, and he sprung into action and made it official for Dynamite. 1 week from tonight, live on TBS and HBO Max, Kenny Omega, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, one-on-one. But right now, Renee Paquette standing by.
Brody, talk to me. Tonight, Bandito is in the main event facing MJF for the AEW World Championship. You said you get the first shot at the title. Should he win tonight?
Just the man I wanted to see. Hold on, Renee. Hey, can you tell that masked partner of yours to never punch me, never hit me, and to never, ever suplex me ever again? All right?
Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. Because now it's my turn.
Uh-oh.
We have a standby match.
Pardon?
You heard me.
I'm clearly not dressed to compete, and I don't, this button doesn't, oh no.
See you soon, John.
We gotta wrestle? Oh, hell no! Oh, damn.
At DQ, we're all about and. Like our new limited time crispy onion cheeseburger $7 meal deal that comes with melty cheese and crispy onions.
And a fry for me, and another fry for me.
And here's your drink.
And the Sunday.
And it's all just $7.
Enjoy every and with our new crispy onion cheeseburger $7 meal deal. For a limited time right now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Hi, Alice. I'm here from
Your new prescription? Your refill. Indigestion again. Aisle 3. Joint support. Aisle 6. Uh-oh. Aisle 5. Vitamin C. Aisle 7. Let me call your doctor. Your insurance. Your grandkids are growing like weeds. Snacks are on aisle 9.
Go ahead. See you next time, Alice.
I'll see ya.
Fuller life deserves fuller care. That's the human kind of health. Walgreens.
This one goes better with the walls.
This is so much easier than the home improvement store.
There's the measurement fee, delivery fee, restocking fee.
And installation.
Oh, no. That's not my department.
With Empire's Home Floor Advantage, we have clear, all-inclusive pricing. No surprises. And installation is on your schedule.
Call or visit EmpireToday.com and get the home floor advantage.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Getting your vaccines at CVS matters because we'll work around the most important schedules. Yours.
Napa knows that 1 in 4 vehicles will need a new battery this year, and that's just the tip of the electrical iceberg. That's why Napa believes in testing the electrical systems on every vehicle, from the battery to the alternator. And why we're a trusted solution for the electrical parts, tools, and expertise you need, catching problems before they become breakdowns, and keeping every vehicle and every business moving full speed ahead.
Woman's died, but right now we can't give you any more than that.
Detective Harper, is it true you knew her?
Got any suspects?
I didn't hurt her, Anna. Do you know who did it?
I didn't do it if that's what you're asking. There are 2 sides to every story. His and hers. Which means someone is always lying.
Put no headstone on the grave.
Why not train the kind way?
with 20 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. Real ingredients, real results. Choose kind.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, Maximum Carnage, Arizona Financial Arena, right in the heart of Phoenix, Arizona. And, well, this is meant to be our standby match. It looks like it's happening, and it looks like Brody King is relishing this opportunity.
Every week, Brody King is looking for a fight. And this week, he's got to get a fight against the guy who deserves some punishment.
And Jonathan Cruz, the Spanish language mouthpiece for the AEW World Champion MJF, and Brody King, of course, former AEW World Tag Team Champions, close friend and confidant of the challenger here tonight in our main event, Bandito.
There you go, okay.
Escapes through the ropes.
Well, so he can wrestle.
And even without his shoes on, makes the climb to the top. And
this doesn't look like it's going to end well for Jonathan Cruz.
He can't.
Brody's got out. Oh, palm 1, 2, 3.
Why y'all hating on this man?
Need a standby match. Standby match.
Really?
Well, Brody defeating Jonathan Cruz in short order. Is that a preview of what Bandito has in store for MJF in tonight's Dynamite Maximum Carnage main event?
Bandito! Tonight, in the main event of Dynamite, I want you to beat MJF's ass from pillar to post. And after tonight, it will be an honor to step in the ring, the first new AEW champion.
Well, Brody King making his prediction. Bandito will leave Phoenix as the new AEW World Champion. And we will find out in our main event. But fans, White Castle and AEW join forces to tag team flavor with the AEW Bacon Brawl Combo. Bite down on 2 bacon sliders, fries, and a drink now through January 31st at your local White Castle. And Brian, our main event tonight, Bandito challenging MJF for the AEW World Championship. It's always special when we get an AEW World Championship title match on Dynamite or Collision.
And I can't wait for this tonight. Bandito has been incredible all of 2025. He'll be incredible tonight as well.
Let's get an inside look at tonight's main event. MJF! No, the low blow!
If you're dumb enough to think you're on the level of the devil, step up or get stepped on.
Maximum Carnage, your reign ends.
Bandito won the Dynamite Diamond Ring. Earned a shot at the AEW World Championship.
Listen, Bandy, you're a good kid, but you don't have a prayer. You stupid son of a bitch!
I am a generational talent.
Come hell or high water!
The devil gets his due. You call yourself the devil, but the devil only exists when good men are afraid. And I'm not afraid of you.
Bandito, MJF, live from the desert. That is your Dynamite Maximum Carnage main event still to come tonight. MJF, Bandito, 1-on-1.
This is a 4-way tornado tag team match to determine the #1 contender for the AEW tag title. And accompanied by Don Callis at a combined weight of 543 pounds. Davis and Doyle.
Well, Davis and Doyle making their tag team debut here tonight in this 4-way tornado match, but they have already made their impact felt here in AEW by taking out Jet Speed a week ago, and that was the cackle of Don Callis.
Yes, at a combined weight of 388 pounds, the Jet Speedball
Jet Speed.
And despite the attack by Davis and Doyle last week, Brian, I think, whisper it quietly, the Continental Classic did wonders for Jet Speed as a tag team. I think they're coming into this match with huge momentum.
They are, and I have to be kind of rooting for Jet Speed in this. It's hard not to, because they were attacked last week by the Don Callis family, and there was a bounty put out to them by the Demand.
Being accompanied by Ricochet at a combined weight of 524 pounds, Bishop Khan, Leona, G.O.A.
And Don, I gotta ask, how are things gonna be at the Country Club this weekend? If Davis and Doyle defeat Bishop Khan and Toa Leona, I know you and Ricochet have formed quite a bond.
Ricochet and I are professionals, and we conduct our business that way. I'm a little on the subject of professionalism, Brian. I mean, you're supposed to be a journalist. You're supposed to be unbiased, and you're saying you're rooting for someone because they got beat up last week. Boo-hoo. Cry, cry, cry.
Don Callis excoriating Bryan Danielson from one side and Ricochet doing so from the other. We're, I guess, going to be joined at the desk by Ricochet.
Oh, good.
From Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks.
Of course, Don Callis.
That's my money.
A deeply personal history with Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, and a deeply personal recent history, a costly recent history, as the Bucks winning that $1 million back from the Don Callis family as the AEW National Champion. Ricochet joining us here at the desk. We did not go over this in the production meeting at all.
Look at this. They can't even let the match get officially started before they even take advantage. And they call them the good guys. Look at this.
Well, Jet Speed, Kevin Knight, Speedball Mike Bailey throwing themselves at GOA on the outside, and now the Young Bucks are now throwing themselves at Davis and Doyle, opposite side of the ring. The Bucks just coming out of very hot pace, hot start.
Don't you cheer for this, you see?
Ricochet, I have a question. Why would you ask somebody else to take out Jet Speed instead of just having your own guys do it?
Because we get paid to do that. No one is paying us. We're prize fighters. We fight for the prize only. We do our fighting in the ring. We get paid to fight. We don't do what if Toa would have rolled an ankle? We tried to take him out, Toa rolled an ankle. Now we messed up for weeks. So no, we got the funds for someone little runs to do it for us. But luckily, we found a tank.
Davis and Doyle now coming in, making a difference in this match. And Doyle big scooping a slam on the Jet Kevin Knight, but
so are you calling Davis and Doyle your runs, Ricochet?
No, I said luckily we found a tank. Were you listening? We got some.
It's like having Shabani out here.
I know he's getting old, but man, brother, your ears, you got to turn that thing on, turn your hearing on.
Yeah, I am definitely.
Guys, wait a second,
Jet Speed. The top missile drop kicks.
Yeah, stupid. That's what we get.
But Toa Leona and Mark Davis, the two biggest men in this match, still on their feet as Davis being brought in. Right hands delivered.
Look at Davis.
Get off of me.
Yeah, Nick Jackson, you could punch that guy all you want. It's not going to do anything.
Look at this, see?
Davis is laughing at Nick Jackson.
And now the high ground offer.
See, now they have the double team, of course.
Speedball Mike Bailey and Nick Jackson in the midst of this four-way tag team match. Determine the #1 contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. I'm Excalibur, joined by Bryan Danielson. Unfortunately, joined by Don Callis and the AEW National Champion Ricochet for this pivotal bout in the tag team division.
With a brick.
Now Jet Speed. Look at the power. Wait a second, Nick Jackson.
I think I'm a smacker.
What does he have? Takes out Khan. Takes out Doyle. And Davis and Leona go down as well. The three-time former AEW World Tag Team Champions standing tall in this one.
Guys, you got to get up.
And keep in mind, the winner of this match gets a shot at the AEW World Tag Team title against FTR.
And of the 4 teams in this match, Brian, only the Young Bucks have ever beaten FTR in their careers. And now, things not looking so good for the Don Callis family.
Oh, come on. Davis and Doyle like to get punched in the face. It warms them up.
Of course, remember, Mark Davis, a tag team specialist, one half of it. At one time, Aussie Open with Kyle Fletcher. Look at that, just as you said, running into one another and seemed to hype them up. But the 4 thrust kicks and here's like a 4-way BTE triggers. See? No. That's what y'all get for being.
Get up, get up, get up.
And Davis, a pair of power bombs.
Yeah, they got to do the whole point and take these double power bombs.
And keep in mind, this is Davis and Doyle's first time teaming together.
Now Khan comes in, high boot, and Zagiri avoided, but not the shoulder block from Toa Leona. Doyle and Khan spilling over the top to the floor. And Toa Leona.
Look at that, the strongest man in AEW right now, right there, Toa Leona. The strongest man in AEW. Find me somebody stronger.
Last man standing, but... Ricochet playbook, the moonsault to the floor, the demand, standing tall now as Nick Jackson bounced off the barricade, bounced off the ring. Who will become the top contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship? Don't go anywhere as we find out.
Being a cadet in Starfleet Academy means being open to the people around you.
I've spent my whole life getting away from stuff, letting someone in. It's hard.
I want to be captain. I need to be captain.
I owe you something. It is coming just for you.
Come on. I don't.
I cannot live without you.
Use the #1 trusted bag to help your beloved leftovers last longer. For the love of food, Ziploc.
SC Johnson.
I'm more me than ever.
Find styles that feel more you than ever, without compromise. Max what makes you, you.
If dogs were influencers, they'd probably review pepperoni treats like...
Slow cook for 2.5 hours? Yes!
But thankfully, dogs are dogs. Treat the best to the best. Pepperoni.
At Marshall's, our buyers hustle 24/7, so you never have to compromise on quality or price. We're getting you a better deal because we believe that everyone deserves the good stuff.
So that's one pair of glasses.
Yep.
With prescription lenses. Plus anti-reflective lens coating.
Oh.
Scratch-resistant coating.
Did I choose?
UV protection. Award-winning customer service.
That's me.
That's also me. Free returns, free exchanges, and free frame adjustments for life.
And how much more is that?
Oh, it's all included at Warby Parker.
So my glasses
are still just $95.
Oh.
Surprise! I just get excited.
Dynamite, Maximum Carnage, live from Phoenix, Arizona. A four-way tornado tag team match to determine the top contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Thus far, Bryan Danielson, a dominant debut for Davis and Doyle. Alliteration unintended.
Yeah, Don, I got to give you credit.
Oh my goodness!
For putting this tag team together.
Jake Doyle, a body block, taking Kevin Knight out of midair. And of course, we're joined at the desk by Don Callis, the AEW National Champion, Ricochet. Both men were on the same page 1 week ago, but both men tonight, Ricochet, competing interests between yourself and the Don Callis family.
Just because we're still competing does not mean that we are still not on the same page. We both still hate the Young Bucks. We still hate Kenny. We still hate stupid Jack Perry. All is well.
But I mean, the winner of this match gets a tag team title shot. You guys have to be at odds at some point.
And when the time comes, it will happen. But until then, again, the partnership stands firm.
As Nick and Matt Jackson standing tall, winners of this match, of course, getting a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Speaking of tag teams, coming up this Saturday at Collision, Eddie Kingston and Ortiz taking on the Grizzled Young Veterans this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT.
Excalibur, come on. I mean, we're going to talk about if we're going to talk about Collision this Saturday, I'm going to announce that that's not the only thing happening. Andrade is making his in-ring return, and he'll face Angelico, and I don't like Angelico's chances. As well, Kyle Fletcher back from Japan this Saturday. That's something everyone can get excited. And next Wednesday, Josh Alexander dismantles Kenny Omega. How you like that?
Big information dump by Don Callis. I mean, we haven't seen Kyle Fletcher since the end of the 2025 Continental Classic to be back in action. And Andrade El Idolo as well. Collision can't miss this Saturday, but can't miss with those thrust kicks with jet speed in the Young Bucks.
You didn't have to transfer. You didn't have to do that. You did that on purpose.
Yes, I did. And it seems to be a coordinated aerial assault.
Oh, come on, guys.
The door potentially open for either Jet Speed or the Young Bucks to earn that #1 contendership for FTR in the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Oh, super kicks avoided. Pump kick not. Nice sweep there by Speedball Mike Bailey. And Brian, you asked for Speedball to rely on his kicks. It's almost like he heard you, but frenetic pace to this one.
Fantastic action.
We see this
You didn't have to show that. Get that out of here.
Four-way aerial attack by both Jet Speed.
I'm going to have a talk with the production crew.
And the Young Bucks, please do. As now that's Doyle, Jake Doyle, making his Dynamite debut here tonight. And he has made a tremendous accounting of himself, but Nick Jackson slips free. And Doyle. Swing and a miss by Bishop Khan. Super kick. Super kicks for Khan. Super kicks for Toa. Now the Cazadora, but comes in with the cutter. Yes, sir. And remember, Brian, this is a tornado tag team match. No tags required. I guess tagging an unnecessary element of this.
Here we go.
Oh, the GOA has looked so impressive.
Let's go. And the spike, the cover, two. Kevin Knight there in the nick of time to break it up.
Like a gnat. He's like a gnat. He just won't go away. He just won't go away.
I prefer cockroach.
Cockroach. Also, yes. That's Mike Bailey. Here we go again. Like I said, strongest in AEW right here. He's about to show you why. He's about to show you why.
Toa Leona with Matt Jackson up on his shoulders, and now stacking the Bucks on top of one another. Matt and Nick on the shoulders. But look, Speedball Mike Bailey climbing to the top, and Speedball.
Oh, hell no! Damn!
From the top onto the Young Bucks.
Hurry up, damn it!
Onto Toa Leona.
Hey! You got a pin here, bro! 1, 2,
See? Khan's always in it. Always in it.
Great save by Bishop Khan.
Khan keeping the demands.
Kick that fool!
Hopes alive in this
You
match.
forgot about the Young Bucks!
As now,
Oh!
Bailey, he was locked on Bishop Khan. He didn't see the periphery. The super kicks being thrown with reckless abandon here tonight.
Everybody getting kicked.
Kick to that
Get the
knee.
knees.
Toliana drop down. 1, 2.
man.
No, get it. Oh,
shit.
4 into the face of
Who is gonna
Toliana.
Whoa, damn.
Now Nick Jackson sent out to the apron.
Oh, hell. How did he do that? Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, damn. Wait a minute. Fumble.
That might be it. No,
Oh, hell no.
slips in.
Oh, shit. Oh, hell no.
Kick out by Matt Jackson.
Come on, man.
We'll swing it on his
Oh,
backslide.
damn.
Knight. Now what? BT. And Ricochet.
Wait, I hear something.
Just dropped his headset, left the desk. 1, 2.
Referee, are you kidding me?
Grabbing the leg of referee
Are you
Rick
kidding me,
Knox.
dog?
It's a 4-way
We're
match. It's
trying to win
illegal.
here.
But
Oh!
Ricochet, the Bucks throwing their bodies at the demand.
Jack Perry should be arrested.
And
Trying to
Perry,
win, damn it.
ever since he was denied the national championship by
What the
Ricochet,
fuck?
Look in the ring.
What's going on?
he's had a laser focus on the
That's
champion. But right
me.
now, Davison
Come
Doyle
on.
with Kevin Knight isolated. No, speedball into the fray.
And I
Blocks the
now.
leg. Hook kick by
Do
Speedball.
it some more.
But Davis. Nobody home for Davis, but Bailey lands with that one, and now
Wait a
Speedball
minute. Wait a minute.
coming out of the corner. Working
What the
right.
fuck?
No Doyle.
Holy crap.
There we go.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Ah.
Bomb to the floor.
Oh, it's over. It's over. It's
Dog,
over.
you've got
Oh,
some
shit.
surprise on you.
Oh, hell no.
The pile driver.
1, 2, 3. I knew they wasn't going to lose on that first round.
Contenders for the AEW Tag Team
Damn.
titles. Davis and Doyle.
Power driver, bro, really?
Wow. Against 3 other highly experienced tag teams, Ryan. We have just witnessed a shocking upset by Davis and Doyle.
Yeah, what a performance. I mean, in their first match as a tag team, winning this 4-way against 3 very experienced teams.
And Don, you do not seem surprised in the least.
Why would I be surprised? They've got a couple animals in there. They took care of business.
First, Speedball Mike Bailey powerbombed to the outside by Jake Doyle. Then Mark Davis, close your eyes and count 2, 3. Davis and Doyle, the winners. And now, the #1 contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship,
Heel versus heel.
currently held by these men and their injured representation, Big Stoke, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler,
Right
FTR,
now?
now know who their next challenge will be. And Don Callis has not stopped smirking from ear to ear since Davis and Doyle just scored this shocking upset victory.
I love it when a plan comes together.
You don't want to smoke with me,
There you go.
baller. Oh, hell no.
Doyle, still some fight left in him and going right at FTR as their security team. And the referee court flooding the ring, trying to restore order here.
Should pound these 2 hillbillies.
Hillbillies. God
Things
damn it.
just breaking down as
Mr. McMahon.
double and
Mr.
takes down
McMahon.
Dax Harwood, and Don Callis just cackling as
Oh,
Cash in
hell
from
no.
behind. This
That's crazy. Oh,
has
shit.
become an extremely
Security's
volatile
getting
situation
weaker
in a
every day.
short amount of time. Davis and Doyle, top contenders to FTR, the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Why is he just standing there? Hey, get your titles, bro.
Well, FTR knows who their next challenge will be. Mark Davis, Jake Doyle of the Don
He got the
Callis
shoe off.
family. But fans, still to come tonight. our main event for the AEW World Championship. He is red hot. He won the Dynamite Diamond Ring in 2025. He is Bandito. He will face MJF for that AEW World Championship tonight in our main event. But coming up next, a big-time trios match. The Cosmic Babes of Wrath. Chris Statlander, Will Nightingale, Harley Cameron take on the Triangle Madness next.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just meals good at Panera.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body LLC.
Yeah! What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC?
We actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
If you need a tan, I'm your man. Can do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just meals good at Panera.
Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body LLC.
What'd she call Harper? Oh, we actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Very lucrative.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just meals good at Panera.
Every team has hurdles to overcome.
Ready to attack, but it's going to help us become a better football team.
You just focus on the things that you can control.
We got to work it.
Every week, we have more opportunities to turn this place around. We're going to constantly try to push it.
The heartbeat of this team is different.
A successful shindig doesn't happen by accident. It's a choice. Walmart Plus members get free delivery on more than just groceries. So I can order a Gouda and a good time! Who knew? Who knew? The world is your oyster.
Who knew? Who knew?
My focaccia calls.
Whoa, Walmart Plus lets you choose from 2 streaming services?
The choice is everything.
Who knew? Who knew?
Become a member who knows better with Walmart Plus.
What are you doing? I'm trying to reach this dust top of the fan. Say, why don't you just use the Swiffer duster? We have one of those? Man, look, where did that come from? This cleans in all the really tight places and all the really hot ones so you don't have to jump. Man. Ooh, looks like you got into everything, every nick and cranny.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage, coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona. And fans, we want to take a moment to acknowledge the passing and send our condolences out to the friends, the family, the fans of Bob Weir, the legendary guitarist and songwriter, founding member of the Grateful Dead, and also close friend of Tony Khan, who passed away earlier this week. I want to send our best to everyone affected by his passing.
This Saturday is looking like a pretty big night for Sky Flight on Collision, because we have 2 big matches.
Marina Shafir!
It's Zeta Steel.
You know me! Which is why last week it took 2 people to jump me? Unlike these other girls, I bully bullies.
Really? And Don Callis family, we have a little bit of a history with you guys. We know exactly how you guys move and operate, like Clone. He's moving undefeated. We could change that. Well, what about Kyle Fletcher? It's his big return to TV tonight. He ain't ready. Which leaves us with one person, Josh Alexander. You know, your sights are so focused on Kenny Omega that you are not ready for the athleticism of this team. But we can clean that up.
Everybody's thinking about what's next. You should be focused on what's now.
Because the morning doesn't matter if you can't survive the night.
Damn! A big challenge thrown up to the Don Callis family and the Death Riders by Scott Flight, their newest member, Zeta Steel.
for one fall. Approaching the ring first. Tekla.
I was
Sky
going last time.
Triangle of Madness.
All right.
Brian, Tekla, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue, Triangle Madness, one of the most twisted, most sinister trios we have ever seen here in AEW.
Yeah, and you know, somebody like Tekla, she's really hard to prepare for. And I think she's really improved the standing with the Sisters of Sin. I mean, they can come from anywhere at any time, attacking people. They've become a really dangerous trio.
Remember, the word was out on Tekla from day one. She arrived attacking Jamie Hayter, but it was only after
All right,
she was
here it
fired from
comes.
Stardom in Japan for attacking the
Here
president
comes
of that
my
company.
baby
She is ruthless.
And their opponents first. They are the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions.
Hair in the ponytail.
TBS Champion
And we'll let Nightingale. Sister. Yeah. And they got their gear
Underdog
on.
story for the AEW,
Girl.
the inaugural AEW Women's World
Hell
Tag
yeah.
Team Champions, Willow
Look at
Nightingale
for me.
and Harley Cameron,
Not Willow,
arguably
but
the hardest
definitely
tournament of
hard.
any team, and yet they came out on
Here
top.
comes that bootylicious. Oh, she's
New
back in
York
her
City.
old gear.
It's the AEW Women's
That's stand
World
up
Champion,
bootylicious.
Chris Statlander.
Of course,
Oh,
Willow
I see.
Nightingale
She
recently
got her
defeated
hair
Mercedes
tied,
Moné to
okay.
win the TBS champion,
But the
becoming
ass still
the
look
first
good.
two-time TBS, or the first person to hold the TBS championship, and of course, the AEW Women's World Tag Team
bootylicious.
Championship simultaneously, but almost even more important, the reconciliation with her friend, Chris Statlander, the AEW World Champion, we saw this past Saturday at Collision, Brian. How effectively these cosmic babes of Wrath are as a
Yeah, that
trio.
loud sound.
Yeah,
that's
and
very loud.
I mean that says a lot about Willow Nightingale. She's was the first person in AEW to take Harley Cameron seriously, and then look at what a tag team they've become. She's repaired the once destroyed relationship with Chris Statlander. I mean, I think that says the world about who Willow Nightingale is as a person.
Thriving, baby, thriving.
Tekla starting things out with Chris Statlander. These two women have been orbiting one another for quite a while. The Toxic Spider, with her eyes
Turn around, baby.
on the AEW Women's World Champion
I'll get to the
and
ass
that
later.
AEW Women's World Championship title.
Former TBS champion herself.
Tekla
Julia
seemingly
Hart.
playing mind games with Chris Statlander,
Come on.
tagging out.
Boom.
Matt return, takes
Time
down
for Wrath.
Julia Hart, now front face lock. With the power, Chris Statlander comes into play. Statlander, the power comes into play, but also the agility of Statlander. Pound for pound, one of the most powerful athletes in AEW, Brian, but also extremely fleet-footed.
That's looking like I need truth for a lap
Yeah, her
dance.
agility is incredible, especially when you compare it to her power.
But that's normal.
Casadora attempted, but there's the power coming into play. Julia Hart misjudged and paid for that one in one fell swoop.
And that's why she's our AEW World's Women's
Here
Champion.
comes my baby mama.
Statlander
Get
setting
in
up
there,
Julia
baby.
Hart. Harley Cameron
Do it.
is legal for this trio. The assistant splash cover made. Two. Julia, though, fires that shoulder up off the
Blue
mat.
of Wrath. We gotta put Sky
Harley,
Blue in the ring.
fireman's carry.
Yo, Julia, tag Sky Blue.
Julia Hart, though, does a good job of escaping. Boot to the midsection.
Tag Sky Blue.
Hammer thrown into the ropes. Nice roundhouse kick. Caught Julia. Charging in. Julia. The damage that looks like Sling Blade by Harley now. Cover made. Deep hook. Julia once again more than equal to the task.
Tag Sky Bluey. Oh, come on. How's that
Harley
fair?
backing up
tag the
to the corner.
BBW?
And Willow Nightingale
Whoa.
and Harley in a very short amount of time
Here we go.
have become the team to beat here in the tag team division. The women's tag team division, AEW. Willow Nightingale cover. And again, Julia Hart kicking out, showing her toughness, Brian.
There's no doubting the toughness of Julia Hart or Sky Blue. I mean, I remember seeing just not too long ago, Sky Blue just bleeding buckets and relishing in it in blood and guts.
First ever women's blood and guts match just a few months ago as Willow Nightingale lands the Enziguri caught Sky Blue charging in, and fans. Maximum Carnage doesn't end tonight. The action will continue this Saturday on Collision. Maximum Carnage. It is official by Tony Khan. Skyflight taking on Josh Alexander, El Clone, and the returning Kyle Fletcher on TNT and HBO Max, 8/7 Central, plus Marina Shafir, Zeta Steel, one-on-one this Saturday, and the in-ring return of Andrade El Idolo as he takes on Angelico.
Yo, Collision about
And
to
plus
be lit,
Eddie
bro.
Ortiz taking out the grizzled young veterans as we're watching Chris Statlander with Covermade. Statlander and Willow, they call that the Long Island Railroad, that combination of Salt and Sky Blue. Very dazed by that one, Brian.
Y'all kick.
Yeah, what a trios team this is. I mean, a team decorated in gold.
Oh, yeah.
Got the AEW Women's World Champion, the AEW TBS Champion, and the AEW Women's Tag Team Champions all teaming together.
Dropped hold. Breaking news. Jack Perry, Anthony Bowens, one-on-one. The winner gets a shot at the Ricochet AEW National Championship. But right now, Sky Blue looking to steal.
That's a setup
The
right there.
kick out, and this trios battle continues live tonight. Dynamite, Maximum Carnage, Sky Blue hammering away.
Now we're talking, baby.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
At Naturium, we believe consistency is the key to skin you love. That's why we created biocompatible skincare for everyone, everywhere, every day. Our clinically effective formulas work with your skin's biology from head to toe. An experience so luxurious, you'll want to use Naturium every day. And you can. Because Naturium is biocompatible skincare, made for everyone, everywhere, every day.
Excuse me, Miss Retta, how do I treat yourself? Well, you could mix and match medium specialty pizzas for $9.99 each. Really? Yeah. Don't you work here? I do, yes.
My nose. Adobe Acrobat Studio is all new. What can PDF spaces with AI do? Drag in research, drop in thoughts. Watch AI pull insights from your docs. Got the data? Do a recap. Generate a slick graph ASAP. You did your thing. It's time to share. Invite your team. Build from there. Ideate, generate, do it real quick. Let AI assistants do the trick. All wrapped up? Yeah, you won. Do that, doing that, did that, done. Now you can do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that with the all-new Acrobat.
When curiosity strikes about the everyday lives of your family, we're here with answers only your ancestors can provide. See their stories at Ancestry.
Hey, I think I have a fever.
I don't feel so good either.
Hello.
Relief at your door with Walgreens 1-hour delivery. Life doesn't stop for sick days. Neither do we. Walgreens.
Introducing the new GLP-1 pill, Onro. It's the same weight loss ingredient as the shot, now in a pill. The first ever FDA-approved GLP-1 pill for weight loss, Onro, with an innovative formula that finally unlocks real GLP-1 results in a pill. One pill a day to lose 14% of your body weight in a year. The lowest priced FDA-approved GLP-1 ever. Now Onro.
It's a trios battle tonight on AEW Dynamite. Maximum Carnage, the Triangle of Madness, taking on the absolutely gold-laden Cosmics, Babes of Wrath. But right now, Tekla getting reversed by Harley Cameron, one half of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. And Harley, she needs to tag out to Willow Nightingale, her partner in that AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship, also the TBS champion, or the AEW Women's World Champion, Chris Statlander. But, Brian, as you mentioned just a few moments ago, the upside in this match for the Triangle of Madness is monumental. They could, with a victory here tonight, they could have their pick of almost any championship held by the opposition.
Exactly. I think there's nothing but upside for the Triangle of Madness. But Statlander taking out the Sisters of Sin on her own.
Meanwhile, Tekla, the Toxic Spider, in control. Harley Cameron inside the ring, but at least for the moment, Harley may have turned things around. Chris Statlander, AEW Women's World Champion, reaching desperately for the tag.
But can Harley make it there?
And not only does Statlander want to relieve Harley, get some fresh blood back into this match, she wants to get her hands on the Toxic Spider. That's Tekla now charging forward, but Statlander, emphatic elbow strike. Tekla driven face first into the mat, but Julia Hart trying to creep in from behind. Statlander spots it. Crossbody intercepted. Backbreaker. Julia driven down. Dropkick attempted by Sky Blue. Catapult Sky Blue into the corner. Statlander one by one taking apart the Triangle of Madness here. On the move, the big knee to the side of the head. Statlander, the inside. Hard drives Tekla down. One, two, no. Sky Blue intervenes to keep the Triangle's hopes alive.
Of course.
Great save by Sky Blue. She saved the match for her team right there.
Oh, I thought she was going to do it.
Statlander went for a double lariat, didn't find it. Instead, meeting in the minds for the Sisters of Sin. Powerbomb by Statlander. Swing and a miss. Sky Blue on the move. And Sky DDT.
Damn, Sky.
Much needed for the Triangle of Madness, but in from behind is
spine buster.
Nightingale spine buster.
Jeez Louise. Oh, damn kick.
Roundhouse kick.
Damn kick.
Takes down the TBS champion, but Willow's partner, Harley Cameron, the backstabber.
Carnito.
And Statlander tags out to Harley. Tekla could be in serious trouble here. Willow now legal for the Cosmic Babes.
It's Friday.
Harley sends Tekla down face first.
What you doing?
From the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions cover.
You forgot about
Julia there to break it up.
Great teamwork by the Babes of Wrath.
And
great teamwork there by the Sisters of Sin.
The kickaroonies.
As Harley isolated by Sky Blue.
Not my baby
planted by Sky.
Come on,
but Statlander waiting in the wings. Double.
That's okay.
Pulls on by Statlander. Tekla hit to the midsection elbow strike. Drops Statlander to her back. Willow Nightingale just ran over the Toxic Spider. Now Willow Nightingale, the Babe with the power.
It's not working.
First.
It's not working.
Tekla.
Reversal by Tekla.
Work on Rana, ducks underneath. Elbow strike. Caught Willow right underneath the jaw.
Oh, the damn spider.
Tekla.
Don't let her hit you with the spear. She speared the champion. She speared the champion.
Willow out of the way. Just took the bullet.
Who's tagged? Who's tagged? Oh, the curve stop.
Try Statlander.
Wait a minute. Is she legal? Is she legal? Oh, she's legal. Oh, my God. She just pinned the champion. Awesome.
Tekla.
Oh, yeah.
The AEW Women's World
You know
Champion.
what that means, right? We're going to get Chris Statlander versus Tekla.
An incredible victory for the Triangle of Madness. Chris Statlander trying to save her friend Willow Nightingale. Put herself in jeopardy. And the Triangle of Madness in one fell swoop not only pinned the AEW Women's World Champion, but also defeated the TBS champion, the AEW Women's World Tag Team champions in the same
It's okay, baby. You will be all right. This is just a show and tell that she's ready for that
But
match.
fans, you are watching All Elite Wrestling on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance, offering 24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. Learn more at Progressive.com. And fans, we have had a chaotic night here in Phoenix. Let's kick it to the back and Renee Paquette for an update.
Guys, I'm here with Jet Speed. Gentlemen, an unfortunate loss for you out there tonight and actually off to a pretty rocky start to 2026. How are you guys going to turn things around?
Renee, it's been rough.
You guys. No, Jet Speed, I love you guys, man. Speedball, we used to be tearing it up all around the world, We haven't been able to mix it up here in AEW yet, but when we do, trust me, it's going to be fireworks. Kevin, Jet. When I was world champion, one of the names I brought up in the Tony Khan's office was your name, Kevin Knight. You're the future of this business. Trust me, your time's coming.
How do you continue to respond to being called the future of the business? I mean, how do you react to that?
Guys, you might have lost the chance to challenge for the World Tag Team titles, but not for the Trios Championships. I told Samoa Joe that I was going to take everything from him. I took Hook from him, and this Saturday, I take the Trios Championships from him in Phoenix. Hangman, Jet Speed, against the Ops. I will see you guys on Saturday.
Nigga, what?
For real? Are you for real right now? Yeah, I'm for real. Yeah, it's a match. I'm making it right now. See you Saturday.
What? What?
Wow, things
Are you
looking
serious?
up for Jet Speed. Big match
Are you
for this
serious, bro?
Saturday.
Are you serious?
But one more match
This is
tonight.
match?
Dynamite match with Carnage. And
What,
it is
match?
massive for the AEW World Championship. MJF and Bandito next.
What?
Factor
Come
meals
on.
deliver pro-level
Why
nutrition
can't we get Will Ospreay and Swerve Adam? Come on.
with chef-crafted flavors. They make it easy to feed your performance. Factor. Eat like a pro.
I'm working on a story on Pender. These people are capable of almost anything.
Without a smoking gun, you will lose.
You and your husband are dead men walking.
The Labrador Retriever and the Golden Retriever look similar, but eat and process energy differently. That's why Royal Canin developed over 60 formulas uniquely tailored to meet the needs of different breeds. Royal Canin, unique needs, precise nutrition.
There's a pink one and a green one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, serves up the Big QP for just $10.99. And that's 85% more beef than some quarter-pound burger. Yeah, hey, fast food, this is how you value meals. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
We could do the whole thing in AI.
If we're gonna do a partnership with Almond Breeze, we'll just tell people it's really good.
That's really good.
They got the pecs right.
With an option like Plan B, we're in control.
Plan B temporarily delays ovulation to help prevent pregnancy before it starts.
It won't impact your future fertility, and it's safe to take anytime you need it.
Together, we've got this.
Wow, big news. the information broke a couple moments ago, or excuse me, a couple days ago. The Rascals are free agents, but not for long. Soon to be arriving here in AEW, but fans, just a few moments ago, Hangman Adam Page coming directly from Tony Khan's office. He had the match made official, and he broke the news to Speedball Mike Bailey and the Jet Kevin Knight that they will be reuniting. You see, they were in action last summer against LFI. They will get the band back together this Saturday night at Collision. Hangman Adam Page and Jet Speed challenging the Ops for the AEW World Trios Championship. Collision, Maximum Carnage this Saturday night, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. But fans, it is main event time live on Dynamite.
Ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix, Arizona, your main event one fall is for the All Elite Wrestling World Championship.
The most wanted, Bandito, the only man other than MJF to win a Dynamite Diamond Ring, and in doing so, earned his shot at the AEW World Championship tonight. And Bryan Danielson, I don't think anyone had a better 2025 inside the ring than Bandito.
I don't disagree with you. Bandito returned from a career-threatening injury to become what many would argue one of the best wrestlers in the world in 2025. He became the Ring of Honor World Champion. He formed a tag team with Brody King, and they became the AEW World Tag Team Champions. He had classic matches all over the world, main evented Arena Mexico. He beat Takeshita, Hechicero, Master Dorada, and tonight, right here, is his chance to make 2026 the year of Bandito by becoming the AEW World Champion.
Or TBS champion. Here he comes. Yeah. Don't boo him. Show love.
18 days ago at World's End, MJF outmaneuvered Samoa Joe, Swerve Strickland, and Hangman Adam Page to start his second reign as AEW World Champion. In his first reign, he set the high watermark for both the longest reign as champion with 409 days and the most successful defenses in a single reign with 10, before he was ultimately dethroned. And now to make it official, let's return to the ring and the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Introducing at this time, the challenger from Torreon, Mexico, weighing 211 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion. And his opponent, from Plainview, Long Island, New York, weighing 226 pounds, he is the reigning and defending All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Referee Bryce Remsburg drawing the assignment for tonight's AEW World Championship main event. And MJF executing that contract for a shot at the AEW World Championship just days before World's End. And he said, like Michael Corleone, he would take care of all of his outstanding business in a single night. And he did so by dethroning Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship, but also denying Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland the AEW World Championship. But tonight, he will have only one man standing across the ring from him, and it may have been the best bell-to-bell wrestler in 2025. A man who looks to make a very quick end to MJF's second reign as AEW World Champion, the most wanted Bandito.
How perfect would it be? MJF had the longest AEW World Championship reign in this company's history.
He could be on the verge of one of the shortest.
Can't be the shortest.
Bandito, of course, wearing his culture, wearing his heritage. Oh, wait a second, Bandito! Roll up! Trying to make a quick end. Say, wearing his heritage is every time he steps into the ring with that mask on. But tonight, coming with the armor, harkening back 100 years to the styles that really inspired modern lucha libre, the masks, the presentation of Mexican culture. MJF, though, no respect in his body. The shimmy of the shoulders. Bandito trying to quicken the pace, but MJF slowing it down. A consummate tactician, Brian.
MJF really does his work and played mind games with his opponents. I'm not sure that's going to work against Bandito. Bandito has a lot to prove here.
Yes.
Bandito, all the momentum in the world. The arm drag takes MJF down off his feet, bypass him. And now, Bandito Tijeras takes MJF down. Second time, quick succession to sweep, cover, shoot. MJF able to kick out, cover again, one, shoot. MJF two quick kick outs.
Oh, damn!
One for the sweep.
Oh, damn!
Found the sweep a third time. Lateral press. And MJF able to kick out Bandito, though, with the advantage. And Brian, having spent more than an hour inside the ring with MJF, no, conditioning is not one of his weaknesses, but I would say that this quick pace definitely benefits Bandito more.
I agree, and especially because MJF has barely been wrestling. I mean, his last singles match, he had one in December that was very short.
Yeah, the match at World's End, it was a four-way match. He was able to catch his breath. While the other three men were battling it out inside the ring. There will be no such opportunity here tonight.
Yeah, I was talking about one-on-one matches, and he had one in December against a local talent in New York City that was only a couple minutes long. But before that, his last one-on-one match was against Mark Briscoe, and he lost. And in that four-way match that you were talking about,
he got him!
Bandito, the tope, but he might have gone down face first onto the top of the barricade. Love to see. He came up clutching that jaw, but nonetheless, MJF down. And just a few moments ago, Bandito, he was looking for the 21 plex on MJF, and MJF out of the corner of his eye, he must have spotted it, took himself out of the ring. But Bandito, tremendous range. As we take another look at this, watch Bandito's face. Looked like the side of his jaw, maybe the side of his face struck the barricade.
Yeah, it looked like his jaw hit the barricade.
It'll be worth monitoring as this main event match progresses, as MJF once again trying to take himself out of the range of the challenger.
Yeah, if I were MJF, not that I would ever want to be, but I'd do my best to kind of stay away from the ropes to avoid that 21 plex.
MJF wrenching on the arm of Bandito and now attacking it. Remember, MJF has that salt of the earth, the Fujiwara armbar in his back pocket. He's employed it very successfully.
And this is a very effective top wrist lock. The angle that he's got it at really wrenches against the direction that your shoulder is supposed to go.
We saw in the battles with Hechicero in 2025, Bandito, he was really... MJF could be ended here. 1, 2. No, Bandito able to kick out, but Hechicero, he was targeting that arm of Bandito. It plagued him, the injury to the left shoulder, for the better back half of the year, Brian. And you know nagging injuries like that do not go away quickly.
They don't go away quickly at all. And I've seen Bandito when he does his warm-ups before the matches. He's always using the band, doing shoulder rotation exercises, stuff that you would do in PT. I know as somebody who separated my shoulder several times.
And Brian, if you know that fact, we have to imagine that MJF knows that fact as well.
Well, that assumes MJF is paying attention to anybody but himself.
Well, MJF just disrupted the balance of Bandito, unceremoniously landing on the top rope and mocking Bandito and Brody King. We saw the former AEW World Tag Team Champions enjoy a brief moment of levity a few times during their reign, and now Bandito enjoying a moment as well. Oh, right hand to the jaw of the champion.
For the ladies, man. Don't do that for the men.
Now hammer throw attempted. MJF put on the brakes. MJF was looking for the trip. Bandito avoided it. Roll up again, too. MJF able to kick out. Bypass. Oh! Kick to the... I'm not sure if it was the arm or the jaw, but either way, a shoulder breaker now. MJF, the game plan is evident. Attack the arm of Bandito.
Really smart game plan.
Lateral press. And Bandito. Surprisingly late kick out as the AEW World Championship title main event match continues from Phoenix.
You're busy, but you're never too busy for senior discounts. Find Seniors Day deals the first Tuesday of every month. And don't forget to use your MAOTC benefits on eligible items. A fuller life deserves fuller care. Walgreens.
Even on an antidepressant, there are days I feel stuck in my head. Depression symptoms like lack of interest and negative thoughts can hold me back. I wanted to break through. I asked about Vraylar. Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant significantly reduces overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, nausea, constipation, insomnia, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar. Breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
You mastered your mind. And all the while, you were on the train home. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms, with my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay, and I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. It can relieve fatigue and stop joint damage. And in PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Done settling?
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
And take back what's yours.
AbbVie can help you save.
This is the ED. It's not for the faint of heart.
AEW Dynamite, Maximum Carnage, live from Phoenix, Arizona. We have taken our final break of the evening. We have action for the rest of the night. We will stick with this one for as long as it takes. The AEW World Championship title match. MJF looking to fend off the challenge by Bandito. And looking to complete the Three Amigos. A hallmark of the late, great Eddie Guerrero, somebody that inspired athletes around the world, including Bandito. And Bandito trying to fight off MJF, Brian, despite the injury to Bandito's left shoulder.
And MJF, despite those huge forearms from Bandito, look, he's biting his arm. He's just slapping at his shoulder.
Bandito,
so strong is Bandito.
And MJF, you can see kicking his feet, fighting it, but tremendous strength by Bandito.
The man is strong as hell.
We've gotten to know Bandito so well over the past year. We met his family. We've seen him go through the injury struggles with his shoulder. And this AEW crowd is really getting behind him.
We have seen the highs and lows for Bandito throughout 2025. He ended it on a high note, but now has an opportunity to reach heights that just were a few weeks ago unimaginable for Bandito, to become the first man to simultaneously hold the AEW World Championship and the Ring of Honor World Championship. A swing and a miss by MJF. Bandito comes through. And Bandito.
Oh, can he press him with that injured shoulder? He can.
Doesn't need the left arm with the right arm. Only drives down the champion. And now Bandito on the move. 21 plex. MJF tries to avoid it. Back elbow into the jaw of Bandito. And the stomp on the arm. And MJF looking for salt of the earth, but instead, Bandito. The roll-up was tight. MJF is able to escape. Bypass. Sends MJF to the floor. Bandito on the move. Bandito takes flight.
But did you see how he landed on his left arm? I know that's his style. But at this point in a match as big as this, I'm not sure I'd be taking those kind of risks. Look at this.
Bandito did come down on his left side, but now coming up with the advantage on the incumbent AEW World Champion MJF. Bandito needs to press the pace at this point if he hopes to dethrone MJF. And he looks to do exactly that as MJF slinking over the barricade. But wait a second, Bandito.
What's Bandito doing here?
Bandito, no.
What the fuck? Holy crap! Damn!
Get him in the ring!
I don't think he can. He's a wild boy!
Riding the wave of adrenaline, of momentum, and perhaps just moments away from claiming the AEW World Championship.
Look at this!
How the hell he did that?
MJF, in his mind, he had to think there is no way that Bandito can cover that distance. But Bandito continues to shock and amaze.
Yeah, MJF thought he was safe. Oh, but MJF right back to the arm. I think Bandito spent too much time on the floor. He needed to get MJF directly in the ring after that dive.
Bandito, though, fighting back, gets the boot to the face of MJF. Tornado from the top cover. 2, no! Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, the AEW World Champion, attempting to fend off the challenge of Bandito. The challenger tonight on Dynamite. Maximum Carnage, our main event. Round 1, 2, narrow escape for the champion.
We were a split second away from having a new AEW World Champion.
But MJF, survived not only the reverse Huracan Rana, but the code red as well. Tremendous combination by Bandito. But MJF, as disgusting of an individual as he may be, is triple tough.
One thing you can't discount is MJF's toughness, to your point, Excalibur.
Wait a second, Bandito on the move. 21. What? No, MJF holding on for dear life, and then Bandito could not wrench MJF over with the suplex. Instead, the arm given out, and MJF to the ropes. Oh, high boot to the jaw, Bandito. Bandito seems stunned by that one. Now to the Abrano, that heat seeker. This is how he defeated Samoa Joe at World's End. This is how he stole the AEW World Championship. Bandito was ready for it. MJF already, the cutter. Now the lateral press, and well, it was a parallel press, but still Bandito able to kick out.
Great conversion from that cutter into the pin by MJF, but still Bandito kicked out. He kicked out using his right arm, which is something to note.
That left arm has been the target all match long by our AEW World Champion, MJF. MJF not only looking to weaken Bandito's arm for the salt of the earth, MJF's Fujiwara armbar, but also to diminish the efficacy of the 21-plex, Bandito's preferred finishing attack.
And just to diminish Bandito's power in general. I mean, we've seen how many times how strong Bandito is.
Heat seeker once again avoided, but MJF tried for the cutter a second time. Bandito let go of the top rope. MJF stunned by it, and then stunned even more by the kick. Bandito to the top. Shooting star press, and MJF escapes. Was that Bandito's best shot?
Look at this.
The form, the accuracy of the shooting star press, but MJF still able to kick out. And you see how slow Bandito is to capitalize, Brian.
Yeah, and that was a great cover by Bandito, but he didn't have enough strength in his left arm to fully grab that leg of MJF.
Bandito on the move again. 21. No. MJF lands on his feet, bit dazed. Bipaso into the ropes. And Code Red attempted. No, Bandito to his feet. MJF. Small package. 2. No. Bandito breaks free. Over the top. Sunset flip. Bandito's turn. 2. MJF tilts. 2. No. Bandito reverses. MJF reverses again. Bandito back. 2. Bandito very nearly took it there. Rapid fire pinfall attempts. Bandito, the pump kick into the jaw. The gut wrench, he's got MJF up, could be. The X-knee, it is MJF out on his feet. Bandito, primed and ready. Coming off the top with the 21. But he could not complete the bridge, Brian.
Couldn't keep the bridge. His shoulder's been damaged, but I wonder if even in just doing that German, he hurt it worse.
Bandito makes the crawl, drapes the arm on the chest. 2. No! And MJF immediately seizes on the arm. Salt of the earth, center of the ring. Bandito attempting to roll onto that right hip to alleviate pressure.
Bandito doing a great job right now of getting to his side. If he can stay off of his stomach.
But MJF flattening it out. This is disastrous for the challenger. Bandito attempting to make the crawl to the rope to force the break.
Oh, MJF has that on tight.
Oh, but still releases.
Oh no, he's doing the yes lock. The lapel lock.
The lapel lock is cinched in.
That wrenches your shoulder so bad. Look at the angle of Bandito's shoulder.
And Bandito will not submit. He will not relent. MJF though keeps applying pressure. Wrenches back.
See, there's a
Maxwell, Jacob Friedman, and JF.
Damn, he won by some.
The label lock. Cinched in tight. Bandito goes unresponsive. The referee forced to end the match in favor of the man that is still the AEW World Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
But what an incredible performance by Bandito.
Bandito continues to make a case for himself as one of the best bell-to-bell wrestlers in all of professional wrestling. But the man that still has control of the richest prize in our sport now also has control of the microphone.
What are you about to say now?
Bandito, when they said you were going to be an AEW World Champion, I laughed. But after wrestling you, it seems very apparent they're right.
Fair show of sportsmanship by MJF.
Bandito, as much as it pains me to admit this, you're going to be a world champion one day. In all elite wrestling. Which, unfortunately, means I have to do this.
Of course. He ain't gonna switch up.
MJF.
Nah, MJF ain't gonna switch up. He made it very clear.
I hate to say it, I was even lured in by him, but now
What are you about to do? Take off the mask?
wants to add insult to injury, wants to take the mask of Bandito.
That was good.
Other men have tried. They've never been able to do so, but MJF.
Yo, Bonnie, where you at?
This battle here. Oh, wait a second, Brody King.
That's what I said. Bonnie, where you at?
Brody King continues to have MJF, excuse me, to have Bandito's back and MJF running for the hills. As luckily, Brian, Brody King there to intervene, to protect the mask, to protect the humiliation of Bandito by MJF.
Brody King and Bandito like brothers. Even before they formed a tag team, even before they got here to AEW.
Wow. Bandito, an incredible performance here tonight, but MJF remains a champion. And fans, coming up this Saturday, Maximum Carnage continues on Collision, including the AEW World Trios Championship. The Ops taking on Hangman Adam Page and Jet Speed. We will see you Saturday night on TNT and HBO Max.
Hey, night! All right, man. Well, that's Dynamite for you. Shout out to MJF. I think he really means what he said, though. Yeah, man. Bandito at some point gonna be it, but I'm just wondering, would it be this year? If I was him, I'll wait till next year. Next year we'll get some new champions. I'm thinking Bobby Lashley, him, Bobby Lashley, and maybe Shelton. Maybe Kevin Knight, maybe Kyle Fletcher. I know Kyle Fletcher for sure. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get some new champions. But we gotta let time do his thing. Maybe El Grande might take it. You never know. But yeah, man, Dynamite was lit. And I think Chris is definitely gonna face. I have a funny feeling that after what that pin just went down, that was definitely gonna be first in line for the women's title, because she pinned the champion, so. She has every right to go after it. So, and as for the Sisters of Sin, I don't know why they're waiting around. Go after the tag team titles. Go ahead. Be the first. Go on, win your first title, Sky. Go on, win your first title. Get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just waiting for Bonnie King to do something besides just be about his partner. Maybe he might be in first in line against MJF. You never know. But yeah, man, that's Dynamite for y'all. But anyway, I gotta go. I gotta get some sleep. But I'll catch y'all later for Collision. Make sure you guys tune in for Collision. And thank you guys for coming on here again in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And I'll see y'all this Saturday for Collision, all right? All right, y'all have a good night.